Churches have been burned. Families have been torn apart. Sadly, this problem is not only a growing problem in Nigeria.
Everybody, Nigeria is gone. Forget about Nigeria.
Kidnappers is on the road, though.
American music star and a rapper Nicki Minaj has finally decided to speak out as it regards the insecurity happening in Nigeria, most especially the Christian genocide. We already know that sometime Donald Trump announced that he will be invading Nigeria to help fight for the Christians. So Nicki Minaj was seen thanking Donald Trump and at the same time advising him to act fast because the Christians in Nigeria needs help. I'm going to take you guys through the videos that are trending right now on social media, but it's more like a lot of Black Americans, even Africans, they were not having it. They warned her and told her at the same time that she has no right to indulge on anything that has to do with Africans. I'm going to let you guys listen to the videos that is trending right now on social media, and most importantly, other concerning videos as it regards the level of insecurity that is happening in Nigeria. I was shocked watching those videos, and I know you will be as well. Let's watch these videos.
I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage in calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to freedom of religion or belief. I stand here as a proud New Yorker with a deep sense of gratitude that we live in a country where we can freely and safely worship God regardless of one's creed, background, or politics. No group should ever be persecuted for practicing their religion, like I recently stated on social media. And we don't have to share the same beliefs in order for us to respect each other. We're way beyond thinking or expecting or assuming for, the person sitting next to you to have the exact same beliefs. We're beyond that. That's ridiculous. But that shouldn't make one person feel less safe than anyone in any room. Churches have been burned. Families have been torn apart. And entire communities live in fear constantly, simply because of how they pray. Sadly, this problem is not only a growing problem in Nigeria, but also in so many other countries across the world, and it demands urgent action. And I want to be clear. Protecting Christians in Nigeria is not about taking sides or dividing people. It is about uniting humanity. Nigeria is a beautiful nation with deep faith traditions and lots of beautiful barbs that I can't wait to see. When one's church, mosque, or place of worship is destroyed, everyone's heart should break just a little bit. And the foundation of the United Nations, with its core mandate to ensure peace and security, should shake. I am joined here today by peace builders, by faith leaders, by those who saw violence, saw rising intolerance, saw the threats clearly before us, and chose not to look the other way. I am inspired by their work to build interfaith ties, to see the humanity across the lines which might divide us, and to fight for security and liberty for all those who pray. I look forward to our discussion today, and I hope it will encourage deepened solidarity for us to urgently work together to ensure every person can enjoy the right to believe, to worship, and to live in peace. And I want to make it very clear, once again, that this isn't about taking sides. This is about standing up in the face of injustice. It's about what I've always stood for my entire career, and I will continue to stand for that. For the rest of my life, I will care if anyone, anywhere, is being persecuted for their beliefs. Thank you.
Why the fuck was Nicki Minaj at the UN helping the US manufacture consent for war in Nigeria? Like, All her bullshit aside, like, this is like, I'm really done with Nicki Minaj. And look at her dumb ass. Nicki Minaj thanks Trump in UN speech about religious violence. Girl, what the fuck do you know about religious violence? There's no way you actually believe that America cares about Christians overseas when they were helping Israel bomb the oldest Christian churches and communities in human history in Palestine. What are you talking? What made the State Department think, yeah, let's get fucking Nicki Minaj to manufacture consent to go and save the Christians in Nigeria? My sister in Christ, they just want oil. If you don't believe me, look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit, bro. Nigeria, 10th most oil reserves in the world, even ahead of the Big Daddy United States, bro. They got 37 billion barrels of oil. By the way, notice how Venezuela's at the top just in case. I don't know if she got paid to do that. I don't know how they convinced her to do that, but she's a shitty, she got so much other bullshit about her. You really just a piece of shit. Operating as an arm of U.S. imperialism. Your music's not even good enough to be doing all this, bro. Yo, music, you had them little 2 albums after Pink Print, bro. Yo, music not even fire enough for you to do this shit and get away with it, bro. We cool off you, bro.
Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj. Of all people they could have gotten to speak and stand up there, Nicki Minaj. Now, no diss to Nicki Minaj. She's great at what she does. I mean, come on, let's be real. Nicki Minaj has made a name for herself not because she can speak eloquently on social and global issues, but because of, just listen to her stage last name. Every time that they want to announce doing something for black people or people of color, they have to go get the most outrageous person. There are black people who have knowledge and experience in these situations and issues and topics that you want to discuss, but instead of getting the experts, instead of getting someone that may be from Nigeria, you go and get Nicki Minaj. Just the same way they'll go get Kanye West, the same way they'll go get all these rappers and actors and just buffoons to speak out for black people. But that leads to a bigger question. Why now does our country have an interest in helping Christians who have been persecuted in Nigeria? Well, of course, with anything in the United States, you have to follow the money. You see, Nigeria is a country that's rich in many natural resources and minerals. Minerals such as gold, petroleum, natural gas, iron ore, which is the necessary component to make steel, uranium. Did I say gold and oil? Nigeria is even rich in rubber, and we know we need rubber for everything. So you see, when you follow the money, you know that this wasn't about saving Christians. This was about getting their hands on the natural resources in a country that they feel that they can take over. Follow the money and watch what happens.
I don't care if Nigerians don't make this video and they're scared to make this video or whatever, but me as a Nigerian, and I've been in Nigeria and I've experienced how Nigeria is, I will speak of behalf of Nigerians, that we don't need somebody that does not know the history and the politics of Nigeria to speak on behalf of us and spread misinformation. Because Nicki Minaj, you went to the UN, you have a team, you have money, you have the time and the resources to get educated on a situation that's happening in Nigeria. The thing is not about Nigerians being persecuted, Muslims are being persecuted. It's not a matter of religion. It's not even a religious conflict. The thing that's disturbing Nigeria till now is literally about insecurity and terrorism that's occurring in that country. The terrorist group that was made in 2002, Boko Haram, has been terrorizing Nigerians regardless of ethnicity, regardless of religion. And I can't allow someone that has the resources to educate themselves to now make it look like, oh, it's now a religious conflict, which is not. And I don't like it. You have the money, you have the resources, and I don't care what Bobs or anybody that has a opposing opinion about me or about the situation. I do not care. The thing I want to add to this conversation and this topic is because why is it now that Trump cares? Because you guys forgot about the time that Muslim girls and Christian girls were scared of being kidnapped, raped, and unalived because of Boko Haram. And that was during the same time Trump had his tenure. Why didn't he care about that time? That man don't care about us. The same man that blocked Nigeria from getting visas in America. The same man that didn't want to give out asylum to Nigerians, Nigerian Christians specifically, because that's what they're saying now. But he wants to give asylum to white South Africans because they're being persecuted because they're white. The same white South Africans that blocked seats and said that they don't want to go to America. That man don't care about us. The same man that said that Africa is a shithole. People, please use your critical thinking skills. That man does not care about us. And I don't like it that a celebrity is now spreading misinformation. Thank you.
I am a Nigerian man, but there are two things that make me truly embarrassed of being Nigerian. The first thing is how white supremacist Nigerians are as a collective, and the second is how very comfortable Nigerians are with the current state of Nigeria, in spite of the fact that shit is fucked up in Nigeria. Now, I will give grace because I understand that we have a long way to go. And it's not easy being a black person in a white supremacist capitalistic world. So I will give grace because we as a black collective will still have ways to go. However, there are so many things that Nigerians can learn from black Americans. For example, did you know that once upon a time in the United States of America, black people were not considered humans? They were considered property. I don't think you understand. Like, black Americans who occupy America today, once upon a time, they were not considered human beings at all. Just imagine how fucked up that is, that their ancestors built America, yet they were considered less than humans. But guess what they did? They fought back. So in the 1800s, there was a civil war because some people wanted to make sure that black Americans remained properties. And in this civil war, more American soldiers died than any other war that American soldiers have died in combined. Let that sink in. Only because black Americans just wanted to be seen as humans. That's it. Black Americans were not asking for too much. They just wanted a space where they can survive. That's it. They understood that they couldn't go back to Africa because that tie is already broken. They couldn't go anywhere else because they don't know anywhere else but America. America is all they know. And in America, white still has power. They were not trying to fight or drag that power with white. They just wanted a safe space for them to raise their children and just do their own thing. However, with Nigerians do not fight the fuck shit in Nigeria because Nigerians believe that the white man's ice is colder. The average Nigerian does not believe in Nigeria, even though we like to pretend that we are proud to be Nigerian. Giant of Africa, all kinds of foo-foo shit. The average Nigerian is looking to leave Nigeria by fire, by force, to go to America, to go to Canada, to go to UK. Why is the average Nigerian trying to run to America? To enjoy the benefits that black American ancestors have fought and died for you, so that your black ass from Nigeria can be considered a human being, so that your children born on American soil will be considered American citizens with equal rights to whites, because you do not truly believe in Nigeria. That is the power of the audacity that came from them fighting back. Imagine if all Nigerians, both home and abroad, stopped looking at immigration as the solution and start fighting for what is truly ours in our home country with the exact same audacity or more. Hey, Father, just imagine what Nigeria would look like for us and our children yet to be born.
Breaking news that is just coming out of Nigeria now. President Trump just said that Nigeria is not a serious country. Listen to this and let me know what you think. President Trump said, you Nigerians, in fact, listen to it and let me know what you're not going to believe this news. You absolutely are not going to believe this news. Breaking news, President Trump just reacted to Nigeria's sense of humor amid global tension. President Trump has described Nigeria as a great people, Nigerians as great people who turn everything into a comedy show, even in the face of serious global issue. Speaking earlier today during a meeting with Nigerian delegates in the US, Trump reportedly said, Nigeria is the only country where they hear about war and start making jokes. Unbelievable. Great people, but they don't take anything seriously. Everything is a comedy show. The president expressed surprise at how Nigerians often respond to global crisis with humor rather than panic or fear. He said, I have never seen anything like it. Other countries' public panic. Nigeria makes joke. It's funny, but also crazy, Trump added with an amazing laugh. Let me ask you this. Do Nigerians take things too jokingly? Do we find humor? It's like Nigerians and South Africans, we are not serious people. We are not serious people.
So a lot of things happened today regarding Christian killings in Nigeria. and we are here to talk about it. First one is Nicki Minaj went to the United Nations to address the world regarding Christian killings in Nigeria. Trust me on this, Nicki Minaj does not know what she's talking about. She's just delusional. She only read what was given to her by her masters. Nothing more, nothing less. The second one is Pastor Reverend Ezekiel Dachom that went on Piers Morgan's program to lie. I don't know why, but why is it becoming normal for some pastors to go on live TVs and spread lies? As a pastor, are you not ashamed of yourself to lie? Before I start debunking the lies he told on live TV, let me tell you the fact. We all agree that Christians are being killed in Nigeria. But Christians are not the only victims of insecurity in Nigeria. First lie by Pastor Reverend Michael. He said Muslims created Boko Haram to overthrow Goodluck Jonathan's government. Meanwhile, Boko Haram started during Yar'Adua's time. It started when Yar'Adua was president, Jonathan was vice president. And this man said it was created purposely to overthrow Goodluck Jonathan's government because he was Christian. Pastor, are you not ashamed of yourself? Boko Haram began their attack during Yar'Adua's time, who was a Muslim. And up to now, if you track their record, their attack has not been specifically on Christians. It has been on both, on everyone, like they attack every Nigerian. And secondly, he said the attacks or the insecurities in the Middle Belt, which is the North Central, is also basically an attack against Christians, which is another lie on live TV because one, the crisis there is basically or directly between farmers and haters. What we are seeing online is just a one-sided attack when the haters go for a revenge, but there's always another side, which is when the farmers are also going after the haters. Also remember that yesterday, 25 girls from northern part of Nigeria were kidnapped in school. American government have already started spreading misinformation that those kidnapped girls were Christians. Look what they are saying. I'm not making this up. And these are some of the victims. So to wrap everything I said and to cut the video short, please and please, we should stop throwing stones at each other. We all know the truth. These terrorists are after every Nigerian. Their style of attack is not on Christians alone. Nigeria is our home. These externals you are trying to invite into Nigeria do not care about you. You might think they care, but they actually do not care about you.
Everybody, Nigeria is gone. Forget about Nigeria. Recently, just today, a lot of videos about Nigerian soldiers being massacred. Like, see something. Those are terrorists, eh? They don't enter the military camp. How can military go and sit down in this kind of bush? Imagine Nigeria president is a useless man. See where soldier camp. See where Nigeria soldier, a whole federal soldier. They go and put their see where their stakes. And so they enter them. They finish all of them. They even catch their top generals. Hey, these are terrorists. Oh.
Kidnappers is on the road, though. So we are on our way going to Enugu. So all this motor here now, they stop because there is a rumor of a kidnapper on the road. Kidnappers on the road, though, in Enugu Road. Because of fear now, we cannot go anywhere. As well, kidnappers everywhere. Kidnappers. So all of us are stranded because of kidnappers as well. See me. So no movement now. Fear no gree anybody come out.
As much as I understand the plight and the angle all these people, like I mean the reactors, both black Americans, Africans are reacting, and Nigerians are like, yeah, I mean Nigerian, I don't support the Christian genocide happening in Nigeria, but then again, it is not only the Christians in Nigeria that is facing such insecurity, unaliving, buying and all that. I get it, but I'm finding it so difficult to understand the back of claims, because in as much as you guys might not, you feel like probably she has no rights to speak on Africans, speak about Africans, speak against Africans, speak for Africans, but at this time we need help. I just love what the Snow Girl said, the lady that was sharing that even Nigerian artists, celebrities are not even talking about it, and it takes a lot coming from Nicki Minaj. I don't know why people are like trying to act somehow, because to be very honest, I just feel like we need help. We need all the publicity, because it's more like everything has gradually started slowing down. Before then, we were already preparing that Donald Trump will be coming. He has a lot of things to say to Nigeria, even if he's not coming in with the gun blazing wars and all that. But at least let him speak. And I believe that he did something and it shook our leaders a bit. So I don't know why people we are like criticizing her. A lot of videos on social media we are telling her to back off. Please, if you know the reasons, let me know in the comment section, because I don't really follow all these American stars. I don't know much about them. I just listen to their cool music and that's all. I don't know why there were so many videos telling her to talk, don't talk about Africans, don't talk about Nigeria. But what happens to publicity? If you need help, you need help. If you need people to speak for, you need people to speak for us. Because in as much as this whole thing is sounding weird, Nigeria is divided right now. I believe they guys also listen to the video of a guy sharing that Donald Trump actually come out to say that we Nigerians are cruise people. We find joy over silly things. That look at country that needs help. They've already started making fun of him, tagging him on Twitter, disgracing themselves, and claiming that they are disgracing him. I just don't know what's going on, to be very honest, but I believe that we need help. There are so many videos we wake up to the insecurity, the unaliving. The other day, they busted their soldiers' camp, in the bush, and these terrorists massacred them. I believe you watched the video from Aya. They massacred those security personnel in Nigeria. You could see that even cars that are traveling, the kidnapping rates on the roads are too much. We need help. So if it takes Nicki Minaj or anybody to come out and say that we need help, I don't know why she was being criticized. I don't know why people are telling her to back off. We don't need it. Why? If it takes, your celebrities are not even speaking about it. It takes her to come out. If she's speaking on UN, whatever thing she's doing, it took her time to do that. It took her time to come there and speak for Africans. So I don't know what is going on with you guys. I don't know, but please feel free to correct me in the comment section, because most times I learn from my comment section. And I've been trying so hard to make this thing make sense, but it doesn't make sense to me, because we Nigerians, we need help. Donald Trump needs to come and help us. If that is I understand me, I'm not here to push wars. I criticized him saying the way he approached Nigeria, that he's going to use gun blazing, scatter everywhere, it's going to be soft cry, battle, all those things. Those things are weird for me. I don't support that. But I totally support that he invades. He talks to our leaders, because our leaders are not doing enough. Imagine those camps. How can people that are meant to protect you living in such horrible bushes? What then with no even if you still look at these people's guns, what they're using, those terrorists has better ammunitions more than them. Then these are people that are meant to protect Nigerians. People cannot travel free anymore. There are lots of things going wrong. So maybe our leaders at this point are just being incompetent. Maybe they cannot discharge their duties properly. And the goal now is to save Nigeria. Whatever thing it takes to save Nigeria right now is what we need to protect, promote, and not all this criticizing Nicki Minaj and dragging her back and all that. I don't know, guys. I don't know how to feel, but this is what I think. I just think that we need help, and I think that anybody, even if it's Rick Ross, Drake, all of them, Cardi B, all of them should come now and speak for they should speak for us, because we need help and we need that help fast. If you guys think that Nicki Minaj has no right to speak, then Black Americans, artists should talk about it. I don't know what to think right now, guys. I'm actually confused, and at this point the only thing I keep saying is that we Nigerians need help, and we need those help now. I'm gonna end here, because some of you guys tell me what you think in the comments. If this is your first time coming across my face, my name is Udria. Welcome to Uncut. Don't make it your last by subscribing. I'm gonna see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.